Embracing your uniqueness is the very foundation of finding the people who are meant to journey with you. Many chosen ones spend a portion of their lives trying to fit into environments that were never designed for them, silencing parts of themselves to be accepted or shrinking their light so others would not feel threatened. But the truth is, the very things that make you different are the signals that call your tribe to you. When you step into your uniqueness, unapologetically expressing your true self, you send out an energy that resonates only with those who are meant to understand you. This resonance works almost like a frequency, one that only certain people can hear and recognize, and it guides them to you at the right time. Your uniqueness becomes the magnet that draws those with shared values, visions, and callings into your life. The process of embracing your uniqueness begins with self-awareness. It requires an honest acknowledgement of who you are, what you believe in, and what you cannot compromise on. Chosen ones often carry gifts such as heightened intuition, deep empathy, or a sense of responsibility toward something greater than themselves. These qualities are often misunderstood by the world, causing chosen ones to doubt themselves. However, when you stop resisting those qualities and instead honor them, you create a shift in your energy. The moment you embrace your intuition instead of dismissing it, or value your sensitivity instead of seeing it as weakness, you unlock a part of yourself that begins to radiate outward. That radiance is what makes your tribe recognize you. They are not attracted to who you pretend to be. They are attracted to the authenticity of your spirit. Another part of embracing your uniqueness is courage. It is not easy to show the world who you truly are when judgment and rejection are constant possibilities. But the chosen one must learn that rejection is part of protection. Those who walk away when you are being authentic are simply not aligned with your soul's mission. Instead of clinging to them, see it as the universe clearing space for those who truly belong. Every time you water yourself down for the comfort of others, you delay the meeting of your real tribe. The courage to stand in your truth, even when it makes others uncomfortable, is what ensures that the people who enter your life are the ones who value you for exactly who you are. Uniqueness also means embracing the path that may not look like anyone else's. Many chosen ones try to compare their journeys with others, wondering why they feel behind or out of sync. But your path is designed differently because it is aligned with a specific mission. The struggles, setbacks, and experiences that shaped you are not random. They are part of your preparation. When you begin to accept that your story is not supposed to mirror anyone else's, you release the pressure of conformity. That freedom allows you to express yourself more openly, which in turn makes it easier for those who are aligned with your story to find you. Often your tribe recognizes you because they see themselves in your journey, and your willingness to live authentically gives them permission to do the same. It is also important to understand that uniqueness is not about superiority. It is about authenticity. Some chosen ones may feel pride in being different, but the true power lies in humility and self-acceptance. Your uniqueness is not meant to isolate you, but to connect you with those who resonate with your energy. Between souls who were destined to meet. When you step into your true self, you create space for others to do the same. And this is the foundation of any real tribe. Embracing your uniqueness is an ongoing process. It requires self-reflection, healing from old wounds of rejection, and releasing the masks you once wore to be accepted. The more layers you shed, the more visible your true essence becomes. That essence becomes your signal, your beacon of light, and your silent call to the people who are on your frequency. It is through this unapologetic authenticity that your tribe begins to appear, not because you forced it, but because your very being drew them to you naturally. Isolation is one of the most misunderstood phases in the journey of a chosen one. Many people assume that being set apart is a punishment, a sign of being unwanted, or a reflection of personal failure. But in truth, isolation is preparation. It is the sacred space where you are stripped of distractions, taught lessons that cannot be learned in a crowd, and molded into the version of yourself capable of leading, guiding, and connecting with the right souls. During this season, the chosen one may feel abandoned or overlooked, but what is really happening is divine alignment. You are being separated so that when the time comes to meet your tribe, you will know who you are, what you stand for, and what you cannot accept. Isolation allows clarity to unfold. When surrounded by too many voices, opinions, and influences, it becomes easy to lose yourself in the noise. The tribe you are meant to connect with will recognize your authenticity. But first, you must discover it. Alone time forces you to confront yourself, your shadows, and your wounds. It asks you to look inward rather than outward for validation. In this space, your intuition sharpens and your discernment strengthens. You begin to feel the difference between energies that drain you and energies that uplift you, between people who only want to use you and those who genuinely care for your growth. Without isolation, this level of awareness is almost impossible, because constant interaction with the wrong people can cloud your inner compass. Another important aspect of isolation is that it teaches resilience. The chosen one cannot be fragile, because the path they walk is often filled with challenges that require inner strength. Being alone builds that strength in ways that companionship never could. You learn how to be your own supporter, your own motivator, and your own protector. The silence of isolation can be painful at first, but within that silence, you develop endurance. You start to trust yourself more deeply, and this self-trust becomes the foundation of every connection you build later. Your tribe will not complete you, they will complement you. Isolation ensures that you are not seeking them from a place of desperation or weakness, but from a place of wholeness. Isolation is also a spiritual refinement. For chosen ones, this period is where the divine often reveals deeper truths about their mission. It is in the quiet moments that visions become clearer, instructions are whispered, and strength is deposited into the soul. Many chosen ones find that their creativity, wisdom, or spiritual gifts heighten during this time. What feels like emptiness is often the space required for those gifts to unfold. You are being filled, shaped, and strengthened so that when you meet your tribe, you are not just another member. You are a pillar, someone who carries a presence that others recognize and respect. The loneliness felt in isolation is not meant to break you, but to teach you the value of connection when it finally comes. You learn not to take companionship for granted. You learn the difference between superficial company and genuine soul connection. By experiencing the weight of solitude, you become sensitive to the lightness that comes when you finally encounter the right people. This contrast helps you value your tribe more deeply because you know the cost of having walked without them. The gratitude you develop ensures you will nurture those relationships instead of neglecting them. Isolation is also a time of release. Often, chosen ones are separated from certain environments, friendships, or even family ties, because those connections were never aligned with their higher purpose. It can feel like loss, but it is really protection. The divine clears out what cannot walk with you into your destiny, so that your arms are free to receive what is meant for you. Without this clearing, you may cling to what is familiar and miss the people who are truly destined to walk alongside you. The solitude teaches you to let go, to trust, and to allow the unfolding of life's timing. Though difficult, isolation is not permanent. It is a necessary passage that prepares the chosen one for meaningful and divine connections. When you emerge from it, you are not the same as when you entered. You carry wisdom, strength, and a sharper awareness of who belongs in your life. This ensures that when your tribe finally appears, you will not confuse them with temporary companions or shallow bonds. You will recognize them instantly, not because they look like what you expected, but because your soul will feel the undeniable resonance that tells you they are your people. Your tribe is found not through appearances or surface-level qualities, but through energy, resonance, and shared purpose. Many chosen ones make the mistake of searching for belonging in places where only outer layers matters, status, looks, or social ties, but these things rarely lead to genuine connections. True tribe is discovered when you begin to tune into the deeper current of energy that flows between you and others. It is the recognition of something invisible yet undeniable. A frequency match that feels like home, even if the person is a stranger. You cannot fake resonance. It is either there or it is not. When two souls carry aligned missions, values, and vibrations, they naturally draw toward one another, often in unexpected ways, and this is the essence of how a chosen one finds their people. Energy never lies. You may meet someone who seems perfect on paper, who says all the right things, but if their energy feels off, the connection will not sustain itself. On the other hand, someone whose background looks nothing like yours may feel instantly familiar,